Red is a good color.
It's another peaceful day, and we're not reading
Do
it.
not read, because
I thought that was a real voice. Everyone wants to get paid.
Enjoy Dave Wittenberg and Stephanie Shea.
Okay.
What's happening?
It's a paper craft.
It's the monster from Mother 3. It's the Chimera.
Oh no, you're right. There's a little duck on it.
Naruto-kun.
All over the kingdom. I know.
I think David Lodge is in this game too, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure how much. I think one of our players will be David Lodge.
Oh, I hope. Well, it seems like he would be mean.
I'm not clear, actually.
I'll be completely frozen.
Ah, see, that's the important thing.
There's no choice now.
Take that cyanide pill.
The globe! Defeat all the monsters that have appeared in Dokapon Kingdom!
Does Dokapon...
An incentive
Oh, this is interesting.
most money with a very special prize!
Okay.
And a princess
Ah.
Penny.
in marriage!
So...
Marriage?
If that's alright, dear.
Is he offering that to you too, Joe?
Yeah, they're assuming that I'm not going to win, so obviously I have to
Whoa. Well, I mean, this is a very progressive kingdom.
I don't think so.
win. Maybe so.
Now we have to have Joe win so we know.
Oh, Penny, you are
Well, if I don't win in the very unlikely event, I will load the save and then throw the game in my favor, so that we can find out what the outcome would be.
Okay.
Okay.
whoever wins
It would be an unofficial addendum.
Penny
That is assuming we even get that far, which,
Okay, we'll see.
Uh-huh.
will be the next
Oh,
king
king.
of
See,
Dokapon.
there you go. He's
You
assuming
can't.
I just can't wait to be king.
you can't be King Joe. I'm
Well,
sorry.
maybe that's just the name of the title.
Dokapon Castle.
Good question.
I don't
We
know.
will probably never know.
Oh, hey guys.
Who would ever want to, be queen?
Welcome to
That was an interesting segue.
Kingdom.
Just drop into the forest.
He's kind of like Toad.
Something
Is he
that's
going to keep
not
popping
voiced over, but a lot of them are.
up? So we need to stop on loot spaces. Okay.
Oh,
I will explain better than he can, I'm sure. I played like
2 weeks.
2 weeks to get to the castle.
Oh God.
Yeah,
You
Keen.
definitely do want to get there, but if you rush, you may end up getting killed and starting all over.
Oh, that's good to know.
Lovely.
The adventure.
I'm just warning you because it did happen in the test game.
This is a horrible
I'm just
idea.
trying to test stuff.
The
This
Kingdom
looks like
in
an anime
Crisis. It is we were
Rush
playing
to
an anime.
Dokapon Castle.
Prologue. There are chapters.
My at-rose.
You attack Rose because as a warrior, you randomly will begin a turn with higher attack.
Cool. Please don't skip past this until we
I
read
definitely
it.
will not. But to explain more generally, instead of making people read, even though you can definitely read,
Right.
moves are by spinner. You can use an item before you move, and then wherever you land determines what happens. There will be an event,
Okay.
and it's all non-timing based as far as I remember. And since I'll be controlling it, I'll do the auto path.
Could warriors
easier for
use
you guys.
magic spaces? Oh, you skipped it before I finished reading it.
Oh, okay. I thought that we gave you like tons of time.
Yeah,
Oh, you were talking
Alright,
over
well-
it.
you fool.
I just didn't read
You
the
were
last
supposed to be
line.
reading while I was talking.
What did the last line say?
Basically, auto move. I'll show you that when you roll
It was
your
after
spinner.
magic spaces.
Huh.
Fine, I guess
Already
nobody
off
knows.
Yes,
the
everybody
first
can use
start.
magic, but mages are better at magic,
Yeah.
and you can change your job later anyway. So whatever. So you don't have any items, so we're gonna just move.
Well, what are the other
And
options
the
anyway?
spinner, you have move. You have items. If you have items,
Okay.
you can view the board.
Yeah, view the
Just to give you an
board.
idea what we're looking at here. This is
Oh,
the prologue
God.
area. Our
That's a
goal is
big-
to get up here.
That's kind of big.
This will take you to Dokapon Castle, and it's
That
27
space is
spaces
only
away.
27? That's not too far.
It's surprisingly only 27, but there's lots of detours. And,
Oh, no.
you know, one way, it's all pretty self-explanatory. And then data. There's stuff you can look at, but we'll get to this later.
Okay.
Oh god, that's
Lots.
too much.
Very overwhelming.
I'm getting an overload here.
But
I'll just trust your
Oh,
You
timing, I
can
guess.
roll 0 spaces.
I believe the spinner is decided.
Oh,
So
I think so.
you can go to the magic space,
A battle magic
or battle
space.
magic space, or an item space. So if you land on an item space, you'll get a consumable item.
What's the
which
treasure
you can hold
chest?
6 of. Or you go to a battle magic space, which will give you a different command in battle. You have one optional command that you can change out that you either learn by leveling up or by picking it up on a space like this.
Does it stay with me forever? Is it a permanent upgrade?
Yes, it's a permanent thing until you change it out, in which case you'll automatically sell the one that you don't want.
Also, hold up. Do I already have one? Would I be switching the one I already have?
I don't remember. Let me, Okay, let's look at your stats. Your battle skill is, charge, I guess?
What does my field skill say? Randomly increases it, and it did this time. Okay.
That's what you saw on the first turn.
What is AT, or should we not worry about that yet?
Attack. You have attack, defense, magic, and speed, and those are your only 4 stats.
And
Plus
I
HP.
assume it's not going to keep going up. It's going to reset to whatever it was at the start of this turn.
Yeah, it's gonna revert. So yeah, you're oh, there it is. See at the bottom, you don't have a skill right now. Your offensive skill and defensive skill in battle are empty, so you don't have one.
What was the thing
So
I
it's
had?
not
The
really
charge
wild.
50% thing.
That is something. I don't remember what slot that goes in, but
Okay, well I
it's
want the
pretty
battle.
basic.
I want the battle magic.
You're
then.
out.
Where to go? The battle magic.
Yeah. I assume when I can't go back, that's what the arrows are for.
See, there's another roulette that, again, I'm pretty sure I don't get to control.
Awesome, medium
Interesting.
So
guard.
you got magic guard. Yeah, so you didn't have one. It gave you
Last
one
line,
now.
landing on an empty space will either put you in combat or a special event. Okay.
Okay. So, alright. We do not start with any items, you don't start with any equipment, you don't start with any commands, as we just saw. So, I'm gonna roll the spinner because
I like
you
how it
can't really
looks
change that.
like a little cartoony toy from a
Alright,
real
do you want
board
the
game.
item space or the battle magic space?
Would just be east or west would be the easiest thing. Oh, okay. Well,
Item.
Basically, item space.
Item.
And
Is
I'm
that
gonna
the
warn
slowest
you,
move speed?
these items. Yeah, it's the slow speed. So a 5 crystal, I know what this one does.
give
If
you
you
5
use it at the beginning of
crystals.
your turn, you move 5 spaces. No need to spend.
Oh, so exactly 5?
Yep. Those
Gotcha.
crystals are very useful.
Sounds
Cool.
like it.
Alright, and then
5
you
whole
can go
spaces.
either to a money space or
Oh.
an item space.
Now, before he
And the item
moves,
space will take you the opposite direction from the other 2 players.
what
so
if he
that could be
lands
a
on our
factor.
spaces?
Then you can fight each other.
What?
It's probably
We're
not a
out?
good idea for players to fight each other because
We're allies.
you're okay. You're not allies. We're actually each other
we
over
wanna
the-
win the,
how bad is it if we split up?
It just means you
It's
won't bump
not,
into us
but-
as often.
It means you won't have to worry about landing on each other's squares.
Alright, well, I'll go
I
the
would-
right way then, the item.
Okay, I will explain combat when it becomes relevant, but basically, you do not want to die.
Well, yeah. I've heard it's not very
Which
great.
might mean giving up in battle so
Yeah.
that you pay a lesser price rather than dying.
Okay. Okay,
Aw.
Nice
Grimjow.
hair.
You're basically
I
Femme
do want to show
Grimjow.
one thing here.
Yes. You gonna show us your assets?
My field skill is pickpocket, which is why I like the thief a lot more than the other ones.
Oh, that sounds annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, I get to
Wait.
randomly steal an item or field magic from anybody I pass, but so can the other thieves, so it's going to be really chaotic, item-wise.
That's
Thankfully,
terrible.
those items usually aren't that special, until
So-
they become very special.
Are we really?
So-
Is this more competitive than cooperative?
It is very competitive.
It's a board
I'll
game.
just say
We're
that.
not trying to play.
Well, I mean, but we're a band of heroes. Shouldn't we all be working together?
We can't all marry the princess.
No.
This isn't
There's
more
nothing in
of
the
a-
rule book about that.
All these weird names items, I have no idea what they do because
A steel
they're very
boot.
confusingly names. I
Steeper.
think the steel brew is like it increases your defense, but I'm not sure. I'd have to check.
Naggy.
Alright.
0.
Zero to 2.
Aww. Well,
What's based
kind of set in
that?
stone.
Hold on. So you can actually go backward or
Yeah.
forward.
You know.
I would recommend going and getting some equipment so you don't die.
Well, what's
and
in
probably
an
not
equip-
picking a fight with another player.
What are the equipment spaces? The shield, I assume, is one, and will there be a sword space?
Let me look
Yeah,
at your data.
I see a sword space up there.
Equipment. You basically have a weapon, a shield, and an accessory slots.
Okay, and there's my M guard. Are you able to check to see what it does?
I don't think I can
Probably in battle, I can
because
check.
it's just a screen. Yeah.
Oh, is my
Okay,
strength
so-
back to 1 or whatever? I'm just curious to see what it is normally because it turned up to 6.
It's not back down yet.
Oh, it's still
It
up.
takes multiple turns to wear off.
And what's the point with if you fight somebody? Do you just take away their HP, or do they get it back, or?
I'm just gonna say avoid combat until you find some weak monsters to try it out on instead of trying it on players because
That
you
makes
could
sense.
really
I'd rather
end
get the
up,
shield than
hurting
rather
your ability to.
I'd rather get the shield than fight him anyway. Because
Get
I'm
your
sure
shield,
fighting,
Link.
I wouldn't get much out of fighting him.
Get your shield, look.
Yeah, we all have no money and basically no items, so there's really no reason to do that anyway.
Leather
Shield
shield, yeah.
Leather.
Okay.
I hope it auto
Now that we've
equipped.
gone through that, you literally don't have a choice in this case, actually, because you can't go back. You can only go forward 6 spaces, so that makes
And
your turn
automatically
easy.
steal from me, huh? You could steal my battle magic, I
You
think.
didn't have any items.
Well,
no,
that
it's
steals
field
battle
magic.
magic.
It steals field magic. Field magic is just another category of item.
Oh, okay.
So this is 6 crystal.
Oh, that's a nice
So
one.
6 crystal would be fair game to steal.
So I see they set up these little paths there so that you could try to grind up some gear
Yeah,
or
so
something.
you can try to get some better gear. Again, this turn you don't have any choice because you can't go 5 spaces back.
That's
And
fine.
the one way means you can only go to the shield.
So he can't go
Alright.
3 left and then 2 to the right.
Now you have to go continuously, only choosing at intersections.
Buckler.
Was leather shield better than
Yeah.
wooden shield?
I think the wood shield might be better, but I honestly don't know, and it's
Build
going to be
on
completely
fire.
irrelevant after the prologue. So
So my attack
Just
went up
wanted
and
to
it's
use that.
6, but your attack is already 5.
Oh, jeez.
Damn it! I have to land on B square, so I have no idea what's going to happen. But,
You're gonna kill me.
Do you get the shield first? You
I
stole
stole
his
your
crystal
crystal.
first.
Thanks, jerk.
You get your
Okay.
item first.
We don't have the option to fight each other because we're not on
No.
a blank square. The item square takes precedence,
Well, that's
so I
fun.
got a buffer. So
Okay.
it was less scary than I thought.
0.
This game gets pretty scary.
No
so
option.
again, no choices for you
Well,
until
we
next
apparently
week.
can kill each other, so.
Money, money, money.
It was very smart of them not to let us engage in combat in the
Do
first
not
half
get
of
10.
the tutorial.
300 is pretty nice, I think.
I mean, any amount of money, you're technically in the lead now because you have more than 0. Okay, so 3, you can go to the money square or to the weapon square, which I'm pretty sure that
I'd recommend
you
weapon.
don't want money as much as a weapon. And he dropped out of the chat, and he's back in.
Yeah, so he's okay. He's thinking.
I'm just going to say that the amount of money you get off of these money squares is going to be basically nothing compared to, like, later on. So I would advise against the money space. So 300 gold sounds like a lot, since 10 was the other option. But 500 is basically nothing.
They did recommend you get equipment first anyway, for sure.
Yeah, the king said so.
Get a knife.
The king's probably not going to
okay,
lie.
you got a dagger.
Dagger.